Hey guys, welcome back to VinceVellCustoms. Today I want to share with you commission work, how I work it, and I started a for sale section on my website. We'll start off with commissions. The way I work commissions is basically straightforward, and it's just how I work. There's other people out there that work differently on how they do stuff, but I just want to let you know how, if you contact me, what you're getting into. Basically, somebody contacts me and they say, hey, I want this character made, I want to use this statue. And I'm like, okay, that's not possible, or yeah, let me look it over and I'll get back to you. So basically, I say, email me the statue, email me the specific outfits. Like, say, Rogue from X-Men. You say, okay, I'm going to send you a Rogue statue. I want this version of Rogue, 80s. I'm like, okay. I can't just like say, okay, the 80s version, because different artists have different interpretations. So you have to go and find either scanned images from a comic book or online and say, here's the specific outfit I want. I like this outfit, I like this, I like this. Or you're like, well, I like the way this guy did this part of her outfit, but I also like the way this guy did that part of the outfit. So I'm like, okay, you want this, but you want this, and I understand where you're coming from. So I say, okay, give me a couple of days to look over the price. So I figure out with my price reflects on you sending me the item. My prices don't reflect on me buying the item, and then you get it all done. So basically, you have to get the item. That's the way I work. My prices reflect basically how much work's involved in customizing it and then painting it. There's other guys out there who charge a specific amount just to repaint statues. I'm doing extra steps. I'm actually customizing, resculpting, breaking, chopping, then patching, fine-tuning, and then painting. So it's, there's more steps involved the way it works. So I price basically project by project. It could be like you could just send me a statue where you just want like an extra shoulder pad, and it's real simple. I slap it on, and then I paint it. It's cheaper. But if I'm like, if the arms are like this, but you wanted the arm like this, and then you wanted this and this, it just all, I go by price, by price, by price. So basically, we work out the price and everything, and you're like, okay, I like your price, I like, I want stuff, so how do you work? So basically, I say, okay, this is my price, and this is how I'm going to work, and I explain to people, but I'll give you an idea how I work in the video. So basically, the person said, I say, I can't take it on to maybe about a month from now. So that gives you a month to actually find the item if you don't already have it. So you can search eBay, and like next week you could say, I found the item, it's really cheap, I want to buy it now, can I have it sent to you directly? I'll be like, okay, send it to me directly, so this way I get it, I say, hey, I got your statue, I'll start it in like another week or two. So this way you don't have to have the item shipped to you, then you got to repack and ship it to me. It just takes a step out of there and it saves you some money. And I don't mind doing that at all, but I never take an item where somebody says, I sent you an item, I want a statue converted. I love to work out the details, and everything gets flushed out in the beginning. So, you send me the item. I get the item, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to get to it like maybe a day or two. So I'm like, all right. So a couple days go by and say, hey, I stripped down the item, but I didn't take a picture of it because I'm like, I really don't need to waste my time taking a picture, emailing it to you, blah, blah, blah. But so if I say I stripped down an item, like you sent me the statue, and I stripped all the paint off. That's pretty much all the paint's off. So basically, at this next step, I sand it down, whatever I need to sand down, and then I can start repainting it, or if I have to customize it. So, maybe a couple days go by, or a week, and I say, okay, I'm actually at this point, so I'll take a fast picture of like, the leg was broken off, and I'm doing this, and I sanded this down, and I redid the butt, and, I worked out the breasts a little bit more, and I'm going to be changing that, So what I do is day by day, little by little, I'll take pictures. So I'll come in and I'll take a fast picture. Maybe a little blurry, but it may be a little dark, but I'm just saying, hey, this is where I'm at. So you're never really out of contact with me. Even if it's just say, hey, where are you at? Have you done anything? I'll be like, no, I haven't done anything. Or, yeah, I did a little bit of tweaking, but the piece is drying, or I'm working on other stuff at the moment. I'll get back to you. So, and I never give people a time frame because I don't rush the stuff. I can't say, okay, send it to me in a week, I'll have it done in 3 weeks. It's not the way it works. I never give time frames because something could take a couple weeks, it could take a couple months. I never know because real life stuff happens, or the item is just going slow because I don't want to rush it. So I let everybody know this up front. This is what you're getting into when you're dealing with me. So this gives you an idea of how I work. Other people out there who do commissions or customs or sculpts or paints, they work differently. So you did do your research, and I'm just giving you upfront information about how I work. So at the point of, customizing it and sculpting it, I send pictures. You say, hey, can you tweak this? I like that. Keep rolling with it. Oh, it's looking great. Don't touch a thing. Keep, blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, okay. I'm pretty much fine tuning it. It's ready to paint. I'll send you pictures, and you'd be like, okay, start painting. I never ever start painting something until you say it's okay. So basically, when we get to this point, basically the Rogue. This is the Rogue green and the black version. And I say, okay, I got this far. I did the wrinkles. I did the outfit. I redid the neck. Blah blah blah. And I send you pictures, and you're like, hey, roll with it. Let's paint. Okay. So I say, all right, we're gonna start painting. Once I start painting, there's no going back. I've had a couple people in the past where I started painting something, it was almost done, like, you know what, I want to change this now. You can't do that. That's not the way I work. I'm just letting you know up front. So once you say it's good to paint, we start painting, no going back. So basically, when I start painting, I work out the details then about what do you want. Do you want flat colors? Do you want pearls? Do you want metallics? Do you want this specific, this, so I get that all worked out before I start painting, because I've heard horror stories in the past where somebody had somebody commission something, they haven't heard from the person in like 6 months, and all of a sudden it's like the person's like, hey, I want my money, here's your item. And they're like, well, that's not what I wanted, it's wrong, the outfit's not right, it doesn't look right, that's bad paint, so I'm in contact. This is how I work, how I deal, so this way you know what you're getting. So then once everything starts painting work, like I do the face features first, it's always skin tones first, or if I have to do chrome work, blah, blah, blah. And I say, okay, I did this, can I roll with it? You're like, cool, I like it, roll with it. And then once it's all done, I say, okay, here's done. I do my 360 video, I put it on YouTube, and I say, okay, we're going to do the final payments. So I ask people to send me as a payment as PayPal as a gift, for the price. So this way, I don't get charged with fees, you don't get charged with fees, but, I say, like, hey, throw in there, like, here's for the washer and dryer that blew up, I hope it helps you out, or something like that. If you're uncomfortable with that, I say, you can send regular PayPal, but you got to tack on more for fees. If people are willing to send money orders, I tell them, like, you can send a money order, I'll knock maybe $20-30 off the item or something, because that's like cash in hand. Or if you live close in the area, I say you're more than welcome to come pick it up. If you wanted to take the trip out, pay cash, we go out to lunch, hang out, whatever. I've done that stuff in the past. So that's pretty much how I work commissions. I never take on commissions that I won't enjoy. I don't do Iron Man. I hate Iron Man. I tell this to everybody. I know it's like, how could you hate Iron Man? I've always hated Iron Man growing up. I don't like the character. I don't like working on him. If I had to do a commission for him, he would be sitting on my desk. I would never get to him. So I tell people up front, I don't like Iron Man. It's just the way I am, and I'm not going to take on something that's not fair to you for me not to do my best quality. I just won't do it. Some projects may be way too much work where, I'll quote the price and the people are like, you're nuts. I'm like, well, that's how much work is going to be involved. So it's like, if you want to do it, yes. If you don't want to do it, don't do it, whatever. There may be projects where I just don't feel that I won't do my best job with it because my skill level might not be there. Or it might be, I just might not enjoy it. So I don't take on what I can't handle, or I don't I don't have like 30 things I got to do for people. I just do maybe 4 or 5 at a time, because if I overwhelm myself, stuff just doesn't get done. But the way I have stuff done is I may have 4 or 5 at a time for people, and that's no more than that, because I'm not going to get to one of these people where, they have like 50, 60 boxes in their house for stuff, and they're just not getting stuff done. But I do a lot of other stuff for myself, for my own personal collection, but that's just like a little here, a little there. And then I have other stuff where it's just broken items I got that I could do my own character, my own vision, and just sell them off, and whatever I get, and go from there. So that's how I work all my commission work. So this lets you know how I work, what I do, and it gives you an understanding better of who I am and what goes on with that. Real quick, basically in 2009, I had major surgery for diverticulitis. I was out of commission. I was in and out of the hospital for a couple weeks. I was telling people, I can't get to this, and that. And then I finally had to have surgery. So I went into surgery. My brother got me my laptop, and I just said, hey guys, all the people that I'm working for, I'm like, here's the situation. I just had surgery. I'm not going to get back to your stuff for like maybe a month or two. Nothing's going to get done because I'm just laid up in bed. I said, if you want your item, if you don't want to wait, I said, my brother can pack it up. I can ship it out to you at my cost, and you can find somebody else to finish it up. Everybody I was working with at the time were like, take your time. Don't rush it. Get better. I'm not in a rush to get the item. Just thanks for letting me know. So I'm always in contact with people. Worst case scenario, I get 6 feet under, something happens, my brother knows to go into my computer, find who I owe stuff to, and he would probably get the items wherever I'm at out to you so you can either find somebody else to finish it up or something. So there's a little bit of an understanding of if something happens to me, I have some relatives who will know what to do in case of that happens. So it's not like, oh, he passed away, something happened, I'm never going to see my item again. So I kind of like have a little contingency plan going, so at least you guys know that. My for sale section. Got a for sale section going on the website. These are items that basically, broken items that I got, that I did my own way, that I wanted to paint my own way, customize my own way, and I'm just selling them off. It might be regular items in my own collection. I'm like, I like them, I want to keep them, but if somebody wants to pay this price for it, I'll sell it off. What I might do is I'll probably throw in maybe other collectibles on there. I might throw in some old tools that I'm not using for anymore, or I'll never know what I'll throw in the section. Basically, if somebody's willing to pay, money orders, I'll probably knock down prices. I'm also thinking maybe having some fun with it. Maybe I'll have like certain sales, like my birthday's June 30th, so I might have birthday sales. Maybe I'll have holiday sales. Maybe, on a Monday morning I'll wake up and I just feel it's a great day. I'll have like maybe a 5-hour sale, and if somebody happens just to go into this section and they say, oh man, the statue was 200, now he's only selling for 100, I'll take it now, So I'll never know what I'll do, I'll just have fun with it. But I'm not saying like watch the site 24/7. It's just, I don't know, I'll never know what I'll do. Maybe I'll throw out hints, or maybe I'll throw out a post on Statue Forum or Garage Kit saying I'm having a sale on items on my site, or if I have a YouTube channel saying like there's going to be a sale for Black Friday or whatever. So I don't know. So stuff will evolve as time goes on, but just let you know what I have up there now and what I'm looking to get rid of. So that's pretty much how I work commissions and a for sale section. So any comments, any concerns that you're interested in, let me know. And also as a point, if you're working on a custom and you want some insight on, like, I want to make this character, I want to do it on my own, what do you think I should use? And I'll just say, hey, a really cool statue would be this one from this company. You should try that. And, I don't mind talking and brainstorming with people. I get people asking me all the time for tips, tricks, how I do this, how I should do this, what character can I use. So, just email me. I don't mind. If I don't get back to you right away, just wait. I'll get to you. So that's pretty much how I work everything. Hopefully you like where I'm coming from and get a better understanding on how I work. Any questions, just get back to me. And we'll see you next time.